Hare Krishna, everyone. Recently, I was talking to a friend who was really upset with her 13-year-old daughter's behavior, as they couldn't take her for a vacation on her birthday, which was during the winter break, due to some family commitments and other unavoidable reasons. And every year, apart from the COVID years, they had been taking her on vacation for her birthday. So they say they thought since they are not taking her for vacation, so they wanted to compensate for that, like any other good parent. So they organized a wonderful lavish birthday party, calling her very close friends and her cousins, and they gifted her a very expensive watch also, which she had been asking for quite some time. So parents were very happy and satisfied. Yes, they were very happy that yes, they did the best they could. After the party, while coming back home, the father just casually asked the daughter, "Hope you had a wonderful time. Hope your friends and everyone enjoyed the party." So the daughter just, in a subtle way, just said that it was the worst birthday party ever, and so are you. And then there was a complete silence. Yeah. Why? Why such an ungrateful behavior on the part of the daughter? Why didn't she value what all her parents did for her and what all her parents are providing for her? Because she was taking everything for granted. She thought it's parents' duty and they were supposed to do everything for her. And that is why just one thing they didn't do as per her plan, as per her desire, as per her demand, and then they were labeled as the world's worst parents. This is not an exceptional case or one-off case. These are the usual cases. This is the usual scenario these days. It's a human tendency. It's a human tendency to accept, accept or take people for granted, and especially the loved ones, the people who are the closest to you. That is why, despite having so many good things in our life, we feel, we don't feel grateful, because we take everything for granted. We deserve this, that has to be there. So what's so great about it, right? So our parents may ignore or adjust to our ungrateful behavior, but over a period of time, this ungrateful behavior becomes a part of our personality, where we start taking everyone and everything for granted, and that is how it starts impacting our relationships. For example, in Mahabharata, in case of Duryodhana, he had everything under the sun, but he was very ungrateful. He was so ungrateful that he didn't want to share anything with others. In fact, he wanted everything which belonged to others, and he took everyone for granted. He took his father for granted, he took his grandfather for granted, he took his uncle Vidura, the wisest and the intelligent man, for granted. In fact, before the war, Vidura was just out of compassion and love for Duryodhana. He wanted to save Duryodhana. So before the war, he was just trying to counsel Duryodhana, just to counsel him by giving him various that what all could be the consequences of the war. Because he wanted to protect the Duryodhana. But Duryodhana was so ungrateful to him also, that he asked him to leave the palace or he would be killed. This is the level of being ungrateful. Ungratefulness, it attracts negativity, and in fact it overpowers your sense of intelligence also. This is what it did in case of Duryodhana. On the other hand, we had Pandavas. They had hardly anything on their platter, so many ups and downs in life. Still, they were always grateful to Lord for whatever circumstances they were in. And in the end, we all know who turned out to be victorious, who turned out to be glorious. The Pandavas, because they were very grateful. They were always grateful to Lord under every circumstances. And just this is an example, from the scriptures. We see in day-to-day life also, like for example, husband takes for granted the wife is supposed to look after the family, wife is supposed to take care of the kids, and wife thinks, husband is supposed to provide for everything, good facilities. And when they both take each other for granted, and when they fail to reach out to the expectation of their spouse, their partner, then all the problems starts. The issue starts cropping up in the wonderful, beautiful relationships. We have to understand that this wonderful virtue of gratitude, it's very important in life. It's very important aspect of every relationship. So it's difficult to imbibe this value once you are grown up, but definitely we can imbibe this virtue of gratitude in our growing kids. So let's start this journey of from granted to gratitude. Let's see how can we traverse this journey. So how can we be grateful? There's so many ways we can be grateful. By appreciating what all we have, by appreciating that what all we have is still much more than most other people have. Giving value to everything, be thankful to the wonderful family you have your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, your school, your teachers, your books, your stationery. Be thankful and value everything for the wonderful healthy body you have, right? Counting your blessings, it's very important activity. Counting your blessings attracts positivity, and it develops the habit of gratitude. In fact, once when you start counting your blessings, you start valuing and appreciating what all you have, and you feel enriched. Develop the teach your child to say thank you for every small thing, and to everyone. Suppose a child, not just to the family or the siblings or the friends, even to the shopkeeper. If you are going for grocery shopping, you pay the payment and you take the stuff, you should tell your child to say thank you. While boarding the bus, if the bus attendant is helping your child, ensure that your child teach your child to say thank you to the bus attendant. So it's a very small thing, saying thank you for every small thing, but it really makes a difference. And then gratitude is sharing with with people who are less privileged. Gratitude is about being satisfied with what you have. Gratitude means to be thankful to Lord for everything he has been providing to us, he has been doing for us, starting from giving us a wonderful planet to live in, to air to breathe, to water to quench our thirst, to food to satisfy hunger, to family to look after us, and lovely wonderful relationships. So we should always be thankful. We should teach our kids to be always thankful to Lord for everything. Make it a habit, make it a part of their routine, that every day they should be thankful to God, thankful to God for everything He's providing us, and thankful to everyone else around, and appreciate and show your gestures also. Not just feel thankful within, but express your gratitude to everyone else. Like, we should be expressing our gratitude to Lord every day, in form of prayers, in form of some poems, or whatever way you want to express your gratitude to Lord. But it's very important. As our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada says, every living entity, especially persons in the human race, must feel grateful for the benedictions offered by the grace of the Supreme Lord. So I hope this video will help you traverse this journey of granted to gratitude. It's very important to to imbibe the value of gratitude in your kids. You will see, not just as a person, they will not just be happy, they will always be satisfied, they will be always contented, they will be always ready to help others. Because the people who are grateful, they are happier people, and gratitude attracts goodness all around. So look forward to this parenting journey with you all. I'm sure, I just hope that my videos are making a little impact on your life. They're helping you in parenting your kids. Thank you so much, everyone. Hare Krishna.